If you're a Nigerian student applying for an Irish student visa, one of the most important parts of your application is proof of funds. This is how the Irish embassy confirms that you can pay your tuition fees and support yourself during your first year of study. Let's go through exactly what's required, how much money you need to show, and what documents are accepted. For the 2026 intake, you must prove that you have enough money for your tuition fees and at least €7,000 for your living expenses for the first academic year. This amount is meant to cover accommodation, food, transportation, and other personal costs while studying in Ireland. The Irish Embassy in Nigeria may request between €7,000 and €10,000, depending on the bank or visa office handling your case, so it's always safer to show more than the minimum required. Tuition fees. You must show that you have access to the full amount of your first year's tuition fees. If you've already paid part of it, include the official payment receipts from your school and clearly show the remaining balance. A bank draft in your name or the institution's name for the remaining tuition amount is also acceptable. Visa officers want to see that your education funding is ready and accessible, not dependent on future income or unverified promises. Living expenses. In addition to tuition, you must show at least €7,000 for your living expenses for the first year. This can be demonstrated through a bank statement showing your or your sponsor's available balance, or a bank draft covering the required living costs. If your course lasts longer than 1 year, you'll also need to show evidence that you'll have access to another €7,000 to €10,000 per year for subsequent years of study. Sponsors' financial documents. If you're being sponsored by a parent or relative, you must include their financial documents to prove they can support you. These documents should include a letter from their employer confirming their position, salary, and length of employment, 3 recent pay slips as proof of regular income, a bank statement with at least 6 months of transactions showing sufficient funds and stable account activity, a business registration certificate if your sponsor is self-employed. Sponsors must also provide a notarized affidavit of support, confirming that they are responsible for your tuition and living expenses, and proof of your relationship, such as a birth certificate or affidavit. Other required documents. Along with your proof of funds, you'll also need to include other supporting documents. Letter of acceptance, an official letter from your Irish university confirming your full-time admission. Academic records, your WAEC, NECO, or university transcripts, and any relevant certificates. Private medical insurance, proof of valid medical insurance that covers your stay in Ireland. Passport, a valid Nigerian passport with at least 12 months remaining from your travel date, plus copies of all previous passports. Photographs, 2 recent passport-sized color photos. Police clearance certificate, issued by the Nigeria Police Force, showing good character. CV and personal statement. An updated CV and a short letter explaining your study plans and your commitment to return home after graduation. Important financial rules. All bank statements must be on official bank letterhead with your name, address, account number, and account type clearly visible. If you're using online statements, have each page stamped and notarized by the bank before submission. Unverified or incomplete financial documents can lead to immediate visa refusal. Funds must be liquid and accessible, not tied up in property, shares, or other fixed assets. Avoid last-minute large deposits or unexplained transfers. Visa officers will question them. Application process and deadlines. All Irish student visa applications from Nigeria are submitted online through the Automated Visa Application and Tracking System, AVATS. After completing the form, print the summary sheet, sign it, and submit it with your documents to the VFS Global Office in Nigeria. You'll also provide biometric data, including fingerprints and photographs, at the VFS Center. For the January 2026 intake, Visa applications usually open around November 2025, while the September 2026 intake begins around March 2026. Apply as early as possible to allow for processing delays. Most applications take up to 8 weeks. Your proof of funds tells the Irish Embassy that you can afford your education and living expenses without financial stress. Make sure your documents are clear, verifiable, and well organized. Strong financial evidence greatly increases your chances of visa approval. If you'd like help preparing your proof of funds, organizing your sponsorship documents, or reviewing your visa application, Law and Visas can assist you step by step to meet Irish Embassy standards. Follow Law and Visas for more reliable updates and professional guidance on studying abroad from Nigeria.